What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of WhoDat on the Papa J Variety Express. I am Papa J all day. And today, I have an awesome guest and a great friend. Sir, could you introduce yourself?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. This is New Breed. That's with 2 3s, by the way, on the breed.
I have my local rapper sensation. No, hoping to sweep the nation. New Breed here. And we have a lot to talk about, and we've been talking. It's really cool to have you on because, we used to do a show together.
We did.
5 ever ago, which was all fun, and now we get to both promote each other's stuff.
Which is awesome.
So, do you mind if I use your government name?
No, not at all.
Okay,
absolutely.
So, Glenn, how long have you been rapping?
Man, well, I've been rapping a long time, since I was a young kid. My brother used to be in his room with his friends when he was in high school. My older brother, Inf Grizzly, another local rapper, by the way, guys.
Shout out to Inf.
Absolutely. And I would be in there sometimes kicking little freestyles. You know, I wasn't good at all, but, because my brother was hyping me up and whatnot. But I recorded my first song when I was in 8th grade, but I didn't get really good till I know for a fact when I got to like 16. It was kind of ironic because I started spitting really good 16s. That's another bar for you guys there.
Oh my gosh, 3 bars.
So I don't know if that answers the question directly, but just to give you guys a little short story there.
So you started getting better when you were 16. How old are you now?
I am 25, man.
Woo! You're about to hit the 10-year mark of being all right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Getting old, bro.
That's how I feel.
So who would you say as like some of your influences, rap-wise, music-wise, in general?
Let's see. Well, rap-wise, I'm a lyrical guy, a lyricist. I love lyricists, man. So during my period of time, my favorites were like Fabulous. Well, actually, I'll take it to before that. DMX was like my first like favorite rapper, I feel like, and like I love DMX, man. I was a Rough Rider, man. That was my guy. And I would say Fabulous, Jadakiss, Lloyd Banks was definitely in there. I was a big G Unit guy at a period of time. I know I'm missing someone. Joe Budden, how can I forget?
I was about to say, I know
Joe
you're
Budden,
missing
yeah, man.
That bearded brother.
Joe Budden, I do, man. Joe needs to like rap again. I would love that, but I love his podcast too, though. But Joe Budden's another one, and I'm missing. Oh, of course, Eminem is the other one. Yeah, those were amongst my favorites.
and do you feel that like influences how you write?
I do. I learned like a lot of my writing. I learned from each of those guys, different elements, whether it was flow, the punchlines, the metaphors, all that good stuff that comes into the unique poetry we display in rap. So I would say yes.
Right on. Going to hydrate. See, this is a fun part that I can just
absolutely
cut. Or not. All right. So, you've been doing a lot lately.
Yeah.
You've been doing a whole lot of activity.
We're trying out here.
Let's let people know what's been happening with New Breed.
Well, on the top of the year in 2020.
Rip.
Yeah, right.
Rest in peace this entire year.
Seriously, man. Seriously. I mean, it takes it back to January. I dropped my first album this year. It's called What the Future Holds, The Prelude. That was a great thing to do. I've been wanting to drop a project for so long. I finally was able to do it. And I got a few special features on there that I'm fans of, which is awesome as well.
Shout them on out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I had Twisted Insane on a record. I know an indie rapper. I had Recognize on a record rather.
Wow.
Recognize was awesome. Signed to Tech 9 was one of my favorite rappers, who I forgot to mention, by the way. Love Tech 9. Yeah, that was an awesome record. And of course, and I had Crooked I, or aka King Crooked, formerly known as King Crooked I rather, of Slaughterhouse. And that was a big deal too. And as you guys have probably seen, Crooked's had a crazy great year. He was on Eminem's album literally a week later after I dropped mine, which is insane.
That was absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, that caught me off guard. Like, I had no idea that was going to happen. Talk about perfect timing. And then he was on Royce the 5'9's album like a month later or whatever it was. And then he had that big interview with M. You like, it's like, man, like the stars, I felt like were just aligning.
And with any search that could go towards him, it could lead to you.
Yeah,
and that is another person. That's insanity.
That's awesome, man. It really is. And hey, you were in the studio too that day we recorded with Nubs and Flo.
Yeah, dude, that was some hot magic.
That was an awesome day, man. I got to get another session with those guys.
Yeah, that feels like forever and a day ago.
It really was. This was literally like a 2-year thing. This wasn't like I didn't just get the record with Crook. Like I had it in the stash. I guess I just maneuvered on it. Just timing was just perfect, I guess.
And what's the track with Crook?
Raps Meanest. That is with Flo and Nick Nubs, who was also on this show as well.
Shout out to Nick.
Shout out to Nick.
You've
Nubs,
been
man.
referenced in so many episodes. You schlub.
We love Nubs, man. We love Nubs.
All right, so let's see. You dropped the tape.
Yeah.
Not a tape. That is a full bona fide album. Waiting for the vinyl. But what else? Because you're not gonna shortchange yourself. You've been working.
Yeah, we're still moving, man. You know, I dropped 3 music videos to the album. I did Vision first, featuring Chill Smith, another great local rapper.
Hopefully going to be on here soon.
Oh, absolutely. We love Chill Smith, man. And my brother, If Grizzy. It was another local rapper out here who's mighty talented in his own right. And we dropped the video to that. That was right in front of my high school, so that made it even more special. And that was an awesome song. And just the things they talk about in that song, particularly in Chill and Imp's verse, it's crazy where we're at still in this time, you know, in America, and what they were kind of rapping about. Recommend you guys check that out whenever you guys get a chance. It's called Vision by New Breed. So remember, 2 3s on the breed. And I dropped 2 more videos after that. One called High Road, which is another song I love. Because it attacks mental illness. That's a great. I've always like kind of deep diving into that. I feel like sometimes it's still not talked about enough.
I completely agree with you, man. You know, for guys especially, it's a hard thing for most people to talk about. That's why I was so happy, like, you made the song, you made the video.
Absolutely, man.
With the song, like...
I love that song, I really do. I got a lot of great feedback on that.
I'm going to let the record show here that I feel that New Breed's probably one of the most wholesome, good-hearted people that I know. And I mean that for real.
Likewise, man. I appreciate you, man. I feel the same way about you too, brother.
But alright, so there was another video because you just released a stack at once?
Yeah, there was another video. I released my 3rd single, About Us, which features Riz P, another tremendous local talent, a great singer, and he killed the chorus on there. We dropped a video to that. That was a dope video, very romantic, about romance, you know, and whatnot. It's just, that's a great song. Nothing, you know, shout out to Julie, by the way, that was the model in the video. And Danny and my man Tim, who directed it and everything. It was just tremendous shots up in Hoboken that we shot. So, yeah, I love that song too.
So, are you gonna like finish the year with releasing like what 15 more things?
15 more. I do plan on releasing another project before the end of the year. I do. I've been working with this producer named Kimchi Sauce. That is legitimately his producer tag name.
Okay.
And he specializes in 90s rap, boom bap type of sound, which I've never really attacked on, which I love because it really displays the lyricism in those type of records. So, or beats rather. So I'm glad we got a chance to work together. I interacted with him through Instagram and all that, and we just kicked it off from there. And we got a couple of special features on there, which I would love to announce right now. I wouldn't mind. I should leave it as a surprise, but this is a special platform, so I really don't mind dropping the bombshell here.
Yay!
So we nailed Dizzy Wright.
Wow!
Yeah, we nailed Dizzy Wright.
Wow!
Yeah, that's a big one, man. Shout out to Dizzy Wright.
Holy hell!
The still moving team. We'll definitely talk more about that when this ends. But and we also nailed another rapper named Boldy James. To those who may not be familiar with him, he dropped one of the greater rap albums I thought this year. Alchemist, the producer, dropped a lot of projects this year, and he was one of the guys that worked with Alchemist. this year. And Boldy James was also on Big Sean's Detroit 2 album just recently.
Was he on Alchemist's most recent thing that he dropped like a couple weeks ago?
I don't think so. But he was on a project with Alchemist called The Price of Tea in China.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so that's
actually
Boldy.
have listened to that and haven't even realized. I love Alchemist. I love his work with Bronson.
I love Alch too, man. He's a tremendous producer. But Boldy James, that to me, that album really, like, he's been out for so long, but that album kind of got him to the dance, I feel like, now.
I've accidentally been put on to this dude's music.
Yeah.
Right on. Dude,
yeah,
that's
Boldy
so
James,
exciting.
Man. And he's also on the Friday Night Cypher on Big Sean's album as well, so. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just things have just been working out, man. It's been a terrible year, pandemic. Of course, I wish it didn't happen. People lost their lives to this, but, you know, I've really taken advantage of the time that's been given to me, so I'm glad I've been able to make good use of it.
And I think that's the best way that you could possibly take everything that's going on. Just let your creative side grow, reflect, grow. And I see it just like you have. I got to start a podcast and
that's right.
Get to talk to wonderful people. And here we are. We're doing this thing.
That's right.
Spinning in the beat rise, but shit's hard when you're sitting on the B-side. Check it, I'm from a place full of pressure. I've seen so many crumble, so many headed for the top, but would often tumble. So many moving on the block, the result of struggle, which explains every single corner. Saw so many hustles, lot of beefs, lot of cops, seen a lot of scuffles. Some involved heat that was popped, caused so many trouble. Despite it all, I was cooling while mom was working doubles, learning up a craft, and now it leaves so many puzzled. Yeah, now this record done got me reminiscing to a time where I rhymed and people never listened. Shit had got to the point I played whatever spitting just to drop a demo I destroyed, call that demolition. Fast forward to now, a nigga still ripping, trying to do all that he could to get out his position. 25 on the grind, trying to beat statistics, independently trying to rise and be about his business. Life spinning in the beat rise, but shit's hard when you're sitting on the B-side. Gotta move forward, can't rewind. Lot of moments gotta work just to seize mine. Yeah. Life spinning in the beat rise, but shit's hard when you're sitting on the B-side. For real, can't fold, gotta keep trying. Stay afloat before you know it, it'll be time.
Everything I do it gracefully. I never lose my sanity when they embracing me. Working till my mama can quit. That temp agency sip. That hand dog and maybe hit the weed occasionally. I love this hip hop shit, Brody, we live for this. We still moving, they should give me a certificate. I hit the stage and crowd surf, they say I'm killing it. The realest in the building, y'all know who I've been consistent with.
You guys just heard a quick clip from New Breed's new song with Dizzy Wright, B-side. And really cool, but you're gonna have to hear the rest on the man's album. And we'll get into there. And now we get some free air.
Yeah.
Let the mic get warm. It's already hot. You already dropped bars. You know? So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna get back into our episode of WhoDat. Still got newest of breed here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We're having a great time. It's a great catch up and a good way to get educated on the new happenings with New Breed.
Okay, I like it. I love it.
Papa J, bars all day. So we're gonna talk about local performances, big name performances. If you've been to any cool ones, if you've been a part of anything real cool, where you want to go, let's get into it.
Well, I went to my first concert, actually, February 2019. So, like a year and a half ago, maybe a little longer. But I saw Token, and that was a great concert. Man, it was an amazing experience, you know. He killed it. It was just the place, his energy is just insane. But highly recommend you guys bump Token, by the way. But also on that night, the rapper Kerr and Chris Webby opened up for him, so that was cool. Cause I listened to Chris Webby. I didn't know much about Kerr, but I know Chris Webby, so that was a dope experience. That was up in New York. That was an awesome experience to see, and it was his first show of his first world tour. So to say that I was there,
Hey, that's super exciting.
yeah, you know, that's always gonna be cool. You know, who knows? Maybe a token feature down the line. You never know. But that was awesome. As far as local shows goes, I haven't been to too many. I definitely need to go see some more because I love the local scene as far as the music goes and just artistry in general. Everyone out here is so talented, you know. It's just all about getting, you know, the eyes on Jersey, you know, and just I would love to go out and see some more talents and whatnot and network and work with more artists and all that good stuff, you know. But I have been to some local shows, you know. Shout out to Chris Rockwell, you know.
Chris Rockwell.
He hosts some good open mics out here. I had the honor to going to one of them before. That was an awesome experience. I went there with Chill Smith that night. Shout out to Chris Rockwell again for putting me on his playlist. That was a really dope. I was honored to be on it. You know, I'm happy to hear that he's a fan of my work. Yeah, man. I haven't been to too many shows, so I wish I had more to really, you know, break down on that, but I honestly don't. Just the Token concert, which was awesome. Yeah, maybe a few local shows that I've been to, you know, around Jersey, but I don't have too much to really break down on there. But after this pandemic is over, best believe New Breed is hitting the stage.
Right on.
I am.
Who would you like to work with?
Oh man, as far as artists go,
Yeah,
out here, man,
work with them, even if it's just doing shows together.
just doing shows together. Big or like just local or just like fellow artists of mine?
I mean, you know what? Everybody who's also an artist is a fellow artist.
That's
of
right.
yours,
That's
my
right.
friend.
That's how I approach it too.
First of all, we were talking about
Yep.
Dizzy Wright.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's definitely
King Crooks.
That's right.
What? So anybody is opportune.
Yep, that's right. And you know, maybe whenever Dizzy Wright hits town or hits Jersey or New York, definitely want to open up for him. I would love to run into him in person or something like that. You know, that'd be an awesome thing because we work together. You know, he knows who I am, so that's awesome to say of his own. And just any of the artists that I've worked with, Recognize, Mayday, I would love to go open up for one of those guys one day, or you know, or just doing local shows too with some of the fellow artists out here. You know, I never mind doing that. So, yeah, man, the sky's the limit from here as far as, at least to me.
It'd be nice to see you and Freck do some stuff.
Freck, yes, shout out to Freck, man. You know, congratulations to Freck, by the way. He's
Congratulations.
yeah, you know, he's on the verge of becoming a father. So, Freck hit me actually after I did the album, shortly after I dropped the videos, I should say. And he was hitting me because he was dropping a project of his own eventually, and he was telling me he wanted me on it. And I've known Freck for many years, you know, kicking it from when we were younger, particularly through his cousin, because I used to be over there sometimes back in the day. And yeah, man, so if we can do a track now, I'm open to work with anybody, you know, anybody. So, you know, there's plenty bars for everybody, man. And I mean that in a good way, you know, a competitive way, but in a good way as well. You know, I just want to work, make the
Dishing them out.
yeah. Just want to make the dopest music possible, man. You know, that's all I care about. You know, just getting Jersey acknowledged and seen more. And if I can help in doing that, then that's all I would love to do, man.
So, like, very important focus there, you know, a lot of the local rap community. It's pretty half and half, but a lot of people on that one half are focused on building up New Jersey.
That's right. That's right.
We know New Jersey slept on for a lot of different things.
Unfortunately, yes, it is still.
But, like, the local scene, there's a lot of really talented local rappers. You know,
is.
I've already had Dynamic and Nick Nubbs and now New Breed on my show, amongst others to come. Like, these are a bunch of people that, you know, it's going to get this place recognized eventually.
Definitely. I have the utmost confidence in them, that's for sure.
So, Glenn, I know just because of our personal talkings and with us working on so many different topics on our old show back in the day with Nubs. Shout out to Bullshit Breakdown.
Awesome. That was great.
Hidden in the archives.
Yeah.
So would you, and you can make an announcement on if you'd be okay with it, you know, or I can cut this completely.
No,
would you want to talk about like some wrestling for a hot minute while I got you here?
Oh man, you already know, man.
Okay.
Man. Let's
yes.
go.
We're getting in a little burst on the wrestling chat. All right, so like I love wrestling.
Yeah.
Glenn,
Pro wrestling avid fan, man.
we've been doing this for years, just talking about this local stuff, and I feel like because like in the same way that anime is a big influence into rap,
Yeah.
I feel like pro wrestling.
Oh, it is.
Almost
It is.
every rapper likes pro wrestling.
They do, because everyone's grown up on it in some capacity. Particularly, probably most of the Attitude Era of WWE or WWF at the time. So, but everyone's a pro wrestling fan. You've seen it at some point in your life.
You've seen it. You've done a game. Like something has happened.
That's right.
So Glenn, it is October in 2020. What who would you say is like your favorite wrestler on today?
Ooh, that is hard, but maybe not too hard. Well, it depends what we're talking about, because I'm a fan of both WWE and AEW. And man, as far as WWE goes, I'm gonna throw guys like McIntyre up there. I think McIntyre's been killing it for a while. Roman Reigns, man, what he's doing right now, oh man, definitely highly recommend that to watch him.
It's been years of a hard time of trying to like enjoy Roman Reigns.
Yeah, it's just trying to get him
interesting. It's a lot more interesting. He's good at being a heel.
Because like they just messed him up, man. They just trying to shove him down our throats, pause. But you know, just like literally just trying to make us like this man, making him a babyface from the get-go, which was the wrong move to do. From the minute he won that first Rumble, man, it's just like it just wasn't the move. But now that he's a heel, working with Paul Heyman,
you can't go wrong.
You cannot go wrong, man. He's killing it. He's the top heel. I would probably say one of the top heels, probably top 2 right now in pro wrestling overall. I'm honestly gonna go that far and say that.
Wow.
I'll probably throw him and MJF up there.
MJF, great young like shit talker.
I gotta say, man, those are probably the top heels right now. But those are some of my favorites as far as WWE goes. I do love what Seth Rollins is doing with the whole Messiah thing as well. Man, that's as far as WWE goes. And then AEW side, you got MJF. I'm a big fan of Darby Allin. He reminds me of Jeff Hardy. I was a big Jeff Hardy fan growing up all my life. Man, but Cody too. I think Kobe. Wow. God rest his soul. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. Shout out to the Lakers because they're on the verge of winning that title right now. But Cody, as in Rhodes, he is probably the top babyface in pro wrestling right now. I think so personally. He's just easy to get behind, and he's such a talented pro wrestler. Maybe that's just the genetics kicking in. He is the son of a plumber. So, did I get that right? Or was Dusty the son of the plumber?
He's the grandson of the plumber.
He's the grandson of the plumber. I'm sorry. The grandson of the plumber. 3rd generation. His father, Dusty Rhodes, legendary Dusty Rhodes. God rest his soul. Brother Dustin Rhodes. You may know him as Goldust. Still killing it. 50 years old, man.
50 years old and doing Canadian destroyers.
Yeah, yeah. Insane. And shout out to Le Champion, that's Chris Jericho for those who don't know. Celebrated his 30-year anniversary of pro wrestling.
One of the big people to inspire me to want to, 1, do pro wrestling.
That's right, man.
And number 2, start a podcast. Because I listen to Talk is Jericho all the time.
I love
big
Talk is Jericho.
Shout out
Absolutely.
to Talk is Jericho.
And shout out to Fozzy, man. That Judas album, amazing. Highly recommend it.
It has been wonderfully catchy.
Absolutely, man.
But as a fun transition point here, actually, because we're talking about Chris Jericho's attachment to music with Fozzy.
That's right.
We can't leave this untouched. How do you feel about the John Cena Bumpy Knuckles trademark all collab? What was it? Bad Man.
Oh.
And that whole album he made with the WWE belt.
See, man, I love that album. I thought it was a terrific album, and it did really well, obviously. I believe it debuted at 15, if I remember correctly. Yeah, man, I love it. I love that album, Bumpy Knuckles. Cena, man, that's how I became a fan of Cena, through this rap. So see how rap and wrestling works? Cena was doing the whole rapping gimmick, basic thugonomics, the Dr. Thugonomics, and just, killing segment after segment with his little freestyles. Yeah, man, wearing those throwback jerseys and everything.
Oh my God, I remember distinctly his freestyle battle with Kurt Angle.
Oh, man.
And that was rough. That was a rough time.
It was Cena was amazing, man. That's the John that I fell in love with. And I was still in love with him, his even when he was doing C Nation and all that. Maybe not C Nation, the Chain Gang. you know,
Chain
through
Gang
that period of
stuff was
time.
good. Once he became Fruit Loops.
Once
Fruity
yeah,
Pebbles or
I probably have
whatever.
to agree with that. I do feel like John Cena, as far as his career went, once CM Punk started like blossoming into the star he became, I feel like that's what kind of like made people be like, all right, we're not feeling Cena anymore. You know, we want this badass attitude type of era type vibe back, and CM Punk displayed that. I think he played a part in like Cena's as far as the booing goes, you know. But we love Cena, man. You know, so.
So, let's see. Would you ever go 1-on-1 in the ring, bar for bar, with the Doctor of Thugonomics?
Oh man, that would be an honor, man. I would love to do that. I would go bar for bar with whether it's John Cena. I'll take on the New Day, the Usos, anyone, man. We can get a cool rap battle going. We'll make it work.
That'd be awesome.
Oh.
So we're gonna talk about a different subject now.
All right.
The most important subject. Well, not a subject. It's a topic.
Okay.
Which is all the same thing. But Glenn, speaking to the people listening, and hopefully other people that'll reach who aren't listening, who might listen later.
Right.
What advice do you give to, like, you know, youngsters trying to
come up and
come
make
up?
Music? Yeah, man. Well, one, I always say know your worth. That's the one thing I always tell some of the younger artists out here. That's kind of what I've done. You know, just know your worth. You know, if you know, the talent speaks for itself. It starts with you. You got to believe in yourself. You know, criticism, all that's going to come along the way, but you know, as long as you believe in your craft and whatnot, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Just know your worth. You know, like me personally, when I'm working with artists and whatever, I just like, or particularly the big artists that I work with, you know, whether it's Crooked Eye or Recognize or Dizzy, any of these guys. I've never approached any of these guys as a fan, and like, you know, I didn't go bonkers because I got to some, you know, contact with them, whether it was through their manager or through them. You know, I treated myself like an artist as if I was one of them, because I feel that I believe in my heart that my talent speaks for itself, and I know what I can do, you know, especially at this point. I've been doing this long enough. So I just wanted to give that as a perfect example, because that might have partially helped me get some of these features. Maybe they realize, all right, this guy's serious, you know, he's serious about his shit. And I like to believe I sent them serious shit, you know, so that's just an example right there. Definitely know your worth, and invest in yourself too. Obviously, I would say, because unfortunately, that's just how this music thing works, man. We spend a lot of money doing this stuff. That's because we got to, you know, as far as getting to where we need to be, at least taking steps, you know. I always say we spend thousands trying to get to that mill. That's kind of basically, that's how I always looked at this thing. We do. So definitely invest in yourself to some capacity, whether it's your music videos, you know, nothing crazy, you know, just make small investments, you know, so that all ties together. Know your worth, investing in yourself. It all comes kind of in the same conversation there.
Damn. Preach on, brother man.
Yeah.
No, really good words, you know, to think about, you know, invest as much as you can into yourself, make sure you're happy with
absolutely.
what you're doing. If you're not happy, keep working and change it.
Absolutely. Oh, I just want to address one thing real fast.
Shoot.
This is a big deal right now going on with these music guys, these particularly bigger artists. There's a lot of scamming going on right now. You guys, I don't know if any of you fellow artists have received DMs from big artists or whatnot, but it's been going on big right now. It's a big deal. So apparently there's a lot of artists out there working with this scamming company, and you may have received DMs saying that, oh, artists, you know, tag an artist that could be on my mixtape or something like that. A lot of artists have been doing that. And like these guys are tagging, you know, artists in their mixtapes, and they're DMing them, say, hey bro, yo, I've heard your music and whatnot, yo, your shit is fire. Definitely, I would love to put you on my mixtape, bro, or something like that. You know, let me know, you know, what song, whatever, and let's talk prices and whatever, let's talk business. And these guys are putting money into being onto the artists, the bigger artists, being onto the bigger artists, you know, mixtapes or albums, and they're not getting what was, you know, what they were told that they were going to get in return, which is promotion, on whether it's on their page or what. You know, these guys are spending money to be on the mixtape, the supposed mixtape, and they're not getting the promotion that the artist promised that they were going to get. These artists, a lot of artists, there's a big list out there. I highly recommend you guys look them up. There's a guy named Grizzy Hendrix on YouTube. Watch Grizzy Hendrix YouTube page. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And it's just really unfortunate because I've received a lot of DMs. I'm not going to throw names out there or whatever, but I've received a lot of DMs and whatnot of artists and bigger artists and whatnot of exactly what I'm telling you right now. And I haven't done it because I knew it was a scam from the get-go. It's just a money grab. So it's just really unfortunate that these bigger artists are doing that to guys that are coming up when these bigger artists have been in this position. So it's kind of like, why are you doing this? You know,
That's not good for the community.
Exactly. And these bigger artists are in the industry where they constantly complain about the labels ripping them off and constantly stripping them of their royalties and whatnot. And you're doing that exact same thing to people below you. So that's just not cool at all. And I just think that's a terrible thing going on right now. So definitely, guys, just, you know, look out for that. Don't fall into those scams. Tag your artists in these mixtapes or DM for promo. Don't listen to any of that BS because it's just not happening. So
hit a real manager.
Yeah. So I just want to throw that out there in case, you know,
good
no one...
PSA.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Because that's gonna help a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
I can only imagine because like I see those posts all the time. Tag an artist in this. Yep, you want to hear with right. This or this, that, and the other thing, and then I never see what comes from the other half. So
yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's really bad that they're doing this right now. You know, I get artists are desperate for money right now, probably through this pandemic too. There's no shows or whatever, but it doesn't make it right. You know,
Travis Scott had a good show in Fortnite.
Travis, he did, man. Shout out to Travis Scott, man. He get McDonald's deals and stuff too.
McDonald's and Fortnite. He's really smacking the market. That's wild.
This is insane, man.
Get the new breed combo.
Get the new
White Castle.
I'm gonna keep that in mind.
So, Glenn, we've talked about we've talked about rap, we've talked about different artists, shows you want to do,
wrestling and all,
all the fun stuff. Make some PSAs, talk straight from the heart. Yeah. I'm really happy that we got the opportunity to do this today, man. Do you have any last minute things you want to plug? You can plug some socials, plug the videos.
Okay. I'll
throw things in the description, don't you worry.
All right. Well, stay tuned for my next project. It's going to be with my man Kimchi Sauce. We already got a title for it, actually. I didn't even get a chance to say that. It's called Timeless Knocks Volume 1. So that's going to be interesting. It's probably going to be about a 10-track project. But, you know, don't worry. Enough bars for you guys to bump. So, you know. So I'm excited for that. And so stay tuned for that. That should definitely come out sometime before the end of the year, hopefully. Yeah, man. What else is there to really plug in? Oh, well, I guess I'll plug in my socials, you know. Instagram and Twitter at NewNewBreed. SoundCloud.com/NewNewBreed if you want to bump my SoundCloud. Everything is on there as well, you know. And just, yeah, man. Spotify, my album is out everywhere. What the Future Holds, The Prelude. It's everywhere, man. So I've gotten nothing but good feedback from it. I was really happy to drop that. I definitely plan on giving y'all some form of like full-length LP. I know I called it my album because, you know, everything's called an album nowadays. So to me, like 7 tracks, to me, that's really an EP. But, you know, I guess you can call it an album now. I mean, Pusha T did it with Daytona, so, and the rest of those good music guys did it. So, you know, yeah, man. So stay tuned to anything that I really have to drop. And subscribe to me, man. New Breed on YouTube. You know, new, all capitals on the new, and then Breed, capital B, lowercase r, 2 3s, and a D. That may sound confusing, but follow my socials, okay? At New Breed, you'll find it.
If you found this podcast, odds are you're going to learn how to spell this man's name. That being said, now we know who that is.
Yes.
This is New Breed, Glenn Roy, one of my homies, one
Absolutely,
of the best.
Man.
All right.
All love, brother.
This has been WhoDat. I'm Papa J. That's Glenn.
Yep.
And here's a track from New Breed coming up right after. Hey, peace.
Mic check, 1, 2, bring the record on, stepping on the track. New Breed is here to bless the song. Listen to these lyrics, matter of fact, spread the message on to these lower ranks, cause this is the upper echelon. We're here to take on rap and take it on by storm. If you think we can't do that, you suckers guessing wrong. Addressing all of these peasants that really don't belong. Okay, enough with this shit, now let me carry on. You're now hearing the sound of real rap teaming. I mean, it's an understatement. statement to say what rap's meanest. A group of woke MCs spitting, the cat sleeping, but itching for more of this dope, like they back fiending. With that sequence, I'm nothing more than a black genius. Sorry, I don't like the mumble, cause it's rap genius. Beyond lit, check me out, your boy's past heated. Hip hop's dead, well, consider it back breathing. Breathe.
Breathe. Yeah. Breathe. 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 Whoa. Breathe. 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 Whoa.
It's PHLOH from the 908.
Hey, we hungry. Gotta eat AT. It's PHLOH, no PhD. I take some LSD, makes everything HD. Tryna be me through everything, but everything ain't me. Everything ain't drugs, everything ain't peace, everything ain't love. Any day can be your last one. So if this be my last rap song that I have sung, remember me as half young and half dumb. Shit, life's a bitch, put my thumb in the rest. Blow at her back, come putting love to the test. Should be studying math. I stutter and laugh as I shift through the topics. Punish this track like it's my fucking son and I'm dead. Pop a pack and punch lines, you my punching bag. So run your pockets, even your pocket change. I do you grimy like them rappers from London, mate. So get the fuck out of my face. It's 908, ay, 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 ay. But my legs ain't as stable, ay. I think the unthinkable, and I thank myself cause I'm thankful, ay. Tangled thoughts are like cables, ay. Takes a lot to untangle, ay. Game a lot but don't gamble, ay. Handle a lot, that's a handful, weight of the world, got my hands caked and I'm just there, waiting, narrating, translating. But it seems like everybody's lost in fucking translation. Planets dying and the air's wasted. Land's taken from the natives and the orange painted face man's mandating us into this damnation. Goddamn, but I ain't making dollars, I'm making sense. I ain't taking shots, I'm just taking risks. I ain't taking L's cause I take my time. Came to rhyme, shout out Crooked I damn it, the flow's nice. Name has to be Flow, right? No more writer's block. Any second I go right. Lyrical miracle, chill, damn it, I'm so high. Only been on this liberal arts campus for 4 nights. Play Fortnite, yeah. If time is money, then we all could afford time, yeah. Sleep in the studio, dream of that tour life, yeah. It's like I know what I need to do, but I ain't doing it, so I ain't seeing no more likes. What a poor life.
Hey. New breed, flow, big nubs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's get it. Been ripping beats from a little me, literally, shit can be traced to the base of the name on the web when they click on me. Was a weirdo, now they hit on me. Too many rich boys get rich off me. I'ma turn the tables and return the favor. I'ma spit on them what he spit on me. Spit the meanest shit, see beast within meet the east. You get used to it cause he too fluent and the crew moving. I'm conformed, I'm YouTube and y'all been warned, I've been muted. But even Helen Keller still spit. Look at my wrist, never had shit, no diamonds, always rocked half off kicks. But this kick hit full, I become a pit bull. When the snubs can pull, I'll cuff your motherfucker at his bitch ass pool. I don't get content, that's a waste of breath. You're a face at best, can't forget this chest. Game is around me 24/7 and I've always been a fan of breasts. Hey, treasure what's in your chest. Hey, stop being hated in 10th grade. Maybe it's since this pen game. Fire like all of my friends say. Been great, don't miss the memo when the next white boy blew and kissed the devil. What I say? Yeah, forget it. I got too much on the schedule, let it like.
Word. Shout out Flo. Shout out my boy Nubs. Y'all ain't think I was gonna throw some more bars in here, did y'all? New breed here, back around. Everybody go stand your ground. Nobody's punches hit harder when talking pound for pound. They wanna box with the champ, better go throw in your towel. Who you know, 23 with an elite Merkin style. I'm just ahead by miles. Switch up the flow and the sound, and I can still floor you niggas. I'm that versatile. Like the 2 words in evil, I'm just living vile. Putting on where I'm from, I wear this jersey proud. A killer on every tape, kill him on the scene, never left a trace. Time is money and these bars are worthwhile. I'll take that to the bank, cause I'm making a statement. And not to mention, if I'm rapping with a guy known to be crooked, I gotta set the record straight. I'm here to elevate, they yelling breed. Your bars are hot as Satan, so just please stop it for heaven's sake. Yeah, mess with the beats, just know you are done. Who can go bar for me? I'll wait, bar none.
You're now listening to rap's meanest, yeah. I'm doing exactly what your flat screen is. I'm bringing you the big picture. I flip scriptures. If somebody say they pin sicker, well, this exactly where the vaccine is. The God flow walk on water, homie, just ask Jesus. And the lack lean and these fans fiending for crack English. The flow is cold as a cold shoulder, so the track freezes. The black pharaoh from Long Beach, cause that's Egypt. These cats sleeping, let them catnap. The black strap make you quack quack. That mean duck similar to Aflac. Flashback to 90s slang. Rappers are getting rap packed. That's that. Ha ha Davis. Oh, you whack whack. These mumble rappers want smoke with some humble factors. A Jedi amongst the masters. I hit you, you tumble backwards. I smoke till I dump the ashes. My razor sharp tongue get slashes. Rappers fast as a clumsy bastard juggling a couple axes. Bitch, it's crooked.